Hello guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to this channel. My name is I am underscore G. I am underscore Jim on YouTube, but you can call me Jim from Kenya, Africa. Kenya, East Africa. Yes, Africa is it's divided into sections. We have one of the sections is East Africa. We have the southern part of Africa. We have the western part of Africa. We have the northern part of Africa. We have the central part of Africa. So basically, I come from the eastern part of Africa in a country called Kenya. And this is the flag of Kenya. Kenya, the best country that has actually produced is one of the produced athletes all over that do participate in marathons all over the world. Yes, so this is my country's flag. My country's flag. The flag of my country is the flag of my country. My country, Kenya. Yes, so guys, welcome back to this live stream. I'm trying my best, and I really thank my family on YouTube for the immense support that they're showing. We are not a big family. It's just a small family that is coming up. Oh, but I'm grateful. Um, and also, things are created. Things are created, and I think I'm on the course of creating that big family. A family starts somewhere. It starts small, then it grows to big. So that's the same thing with my family here on YouTube. We've started small and we're doing great. And hopefully one of these fine days we will be somewhere. We will be somewhere. We'll be somewhere and it will be a big family. I pray. I pray. Oh, it will be a big family that will do great things on this face of the earth. On the face of the earth. All over the world. Eee, how wonderful. How wonderful. That's one of the best things actually. Just the way something good is happening somewhere in a famous village of YouTube near Buhansi. They have lives have been changed there. If you heard of the travel commando, Mr. Marua, you definitely know what I'm talking about. The lives that have been changed by this amazing, wonderful, beautiful people of that family. Being part of that family, yes, in one way or the other, maybe we may not have had something to contribute immensely, but we pray one of these fine days that God releases the blessings into our lives and we will be contributing in and changing a life somewhere. Yes, because God is not human. Somehow, along everything, everything has been planned, whatever that you who will be involved, you as a human being. So definitely that time would be coming. That time will be coming, and it will be something great. Oh. So guys, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe. We are on our road to 30k subscribers. Right now we are at 22 and it's over 22. Just along the way something happened, you see. Some people ask me that there's someone that asked me a question. Why do you have so many subscribers? And we're like, they don't support it, they don't watch your videos. Also, to me, also that question really baffles, really troubles, and it's like a puzzle to me. But I think I can explain from the point where I understand it. It is because there was one time I was streaming. I streamed animal videos from the game park for a period of 1 week. And those videos did very well. That they changed a lot of things. That I got a lot of subscribers, so to say. And there's something unique with these subscribers that you get from doing restream, those kind of restream, because these subscribers will only be there on your streams. They have no interest with your videos. That's your videos, whatever videos you are creating, and that maybe you create a video they are going to watch. No, it never happens that way. I really wonder with this. It's always been something of that kind. Kindly give a like to the live stream as you join. Give a like to the live stream. And please let me know you by the flag of your country. The flag of your country. In the live chats over there, let me know you by the... Oh! Shaz Live and Travel, welcome. Oh, Shaz Live in the building. How are you today? How are you? So happy to see you. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you so much for the like. Shaz Live and Travel says, I'm blessed, and you? I am blessed too. Thank you so much. Yes, I thank God I'm healthy and of sound mind. Yes. What's good for today? A very tough, a very challenging question to answer. A very challenging question to answer. Nothing much, but I'll say I am off work today. Hey, oh, so today you haven't gone to work. Okay, you're relaxing at home. Yeah, that's so nice. That's nice. Because it also It will also give you some relaxation. It will help you to relax. It will help you to relax. Waiting for the answer, son. On what's good for today. Yeah. Nothing, not so much, I would say. Yeah. And today also the weather was, it's been favorable. It was a favorable weather. No rains. I've just had my dinner. I finished my dinner like some 30 minutes ago. Oh, I was on live stream this morning for an hour. Oh, yeah. In the morning, I was I was actually moving. I went somewhere, so I was not close to my internet to check out on the internet. But hopefully next time maybe I'll be on and I'll be joining you. Do you have a girlfriend, son? Right now, I don't have one. I am single. If I had, actually, you'll be seeing her on this live stream, because of course I will have invited her one of these fine days to say hello to you, but I don't have one currently. Sijapata bado. Sijapata. And something I really don't know. Can I tell you something? Do you know that yesterday, yesterday I was saying something about my ex-girlfriend. Can I surprise you? And today she was calling me. Today she was calling me, and that's crazy. After talking about her yesterday and today she's calling me. But she's ex-girlfriend. Ay, on my way. It will take it. How long is it going to take you? That's so long, actually. It's a very long, miles away, Thank you so much for the likes, guys. Really appreciate for the likes. Really appreciate for the likes. Leave that ex-ways. She's in the capital city. She's in the capital city, Nairobi. Nairobi. She's in Nairobi. But really, after talking about a story yesterday, and then it's about, do you know that thing happened? It's about a year. It's a year, and it's almost 2 years now. It's a year and some months when the incident happened. 2 years, almost 2 years now. And after talking about it yesterday, she tries to call me. Hey, but you never know. Maybe one of these fine days I have one. I might. Yeah, what was it? Lovesick? Yes. Yeah, lovesick. Yeah, actually, the story I was giving yesterday, it was. She was also the character, like one of the main characters in the story. She was one of the characters in the story. Uh-huh. So today you're just relaxing, and maybe what do you do when you're at home? What do you do when you have a day like this? Maybe you haven't gone to work. What do you do? She will call you again. You better don't talk about her anymore. Yes, I stop. That aside, I won't talk about her. Mm-hmm. uh, what do what do you do when on your free like when you're at home? What do you do now? You've not gone to work. What do you do at home? Oh, house chores, run errands, and those type of stuff. Okay, that's so nice. Do you ever uh, you're not that person that goes to gym? You don't do gym, working out? There was a time I used to attend gym sessions, and in fact I had self-made, the one that you made for yourself, but really things have changed. Nowadays I don't even think about that anymore. I don't exercise. I don't exercise. Sometimes when I was in early 22s, in 22, when I was getting in my 20s, I it is something that I was impressing, but nowadays I don't do any. In fact, I had a home gym where you know that one, the one that you make by yourself. Just take some things, you cut in them in a particular shape, and then you use metals to make those stones that you can lift. I used to have that. Uh, I am not a gym person, son. I'm not a gym person. That's the reason why I have a big ass. Wow. Eh? That's crazy. Yes, but they say when you attend gym, you make it curvy, eh? You make it curvy. When you attend gym and so on, you make it curvy. Uh-huh. Or follow me on IG, you'll see. Okay. I think I follow you on IG. I do follow you on IG. I do. I do. Are you on IG? Yes, I am on IG. I am on IG. I go by the name Jim. I am Jim. Same name on IG. I am Jim. Yes, but one thing I'm sure is that I do follow you. I do follow you. Ay. Who else in the house? Who else in the house? We have Shaz Live and Travel. Kindly, guys, remember to give a like. Double tap your screen. You double tap your screen to give a like. You double tap the screen, or you can actually go on the top right where we have three dots. It's gonna be up. You gonna tap there, open, and you'll be liking this live stream. That's one of the best way you'll have supported this live stream, by liking and also being, of course, watching. It's the best way to support. Yes. Shaz Live and Travel. You really you don't want to make it curvy? Hey. Oh. Maybe I'm not using that, right? Okay, yes. Okay, fine. Nope, I'm already curvy. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's wrap it and say it is perfect the way you are comfortable with it. It's perfect that way. Nope, you know what you are asking, son. You know what you are asking. You're gonna get the answers. Hey, yeah, let me ask you another question. Like, what are the best memories that you have? The best memories in life so far? What are your best memories? The best of the best memories you have in this life so far? Oh, kile amefanya, kile amefanya. My best memory in life is having my family around me, having my daughter. That was number one because I had a good life. So there's so many things I can't say. Wow. That's so nice to hear. So nice to hear. What's going on? Just a minute and I'll be back. What about you? Yes, so for me, I remember the best memories that I do have in life. It's those times that I will visit my grandmother. You actually would receive very special treatment with that. In fact, we used to have other grandchildren, but we will be kind of you will be a priority when you visit your grandma because you live very far from you live far away from her and you visited. She used to be so happy and she'll give you a very special treatment. You'll be like, oh, why all this? And that's one of the times you'll actually realize we had a free time. We had a free time actually from away from home because it was like getting into a different what? A different environment because at home where the only thing that used to happen over there, it's when you're at home you will be in the forest grazing. So it a little bit brought the I gave a very nice break and for you to be away from that and just in a different environment and you are being treated like a king. Hmm? Yeah, that's one of the things that's one of my best memories growing up until to date. Yes, when I visit my grandmother and you'll have this special treatment, special one. You'll be the priority, like yes, because we would stay for a very long time before visiting her, and simply because it was a distance. It was some miles for you to get there. So it took it took it rarely happened. So when it happened, it turned out to be very special to us. And those are one of the memories. The way you are treated, and you will just feel like a king. You know, you feel you're treated in a special way. Uh, yes, yeah. And bearing in mind that also I really liked it because it used to be close to it's in some place, and whenever we'll visit there, it's time we'll have free time. We'll have play. You'll have enough people to play with, huh? And mostly we will go to the forest. There used to be a forest, a natural forest. Until today, it is still there. I think one of these fine days I'll be taking you there. We still have this forest that is a natural forest, and all over the country, it's one of the forests that still stands today, and it has animals like baboons. It has baboons. It has antelopes. It has monkeys. Yeah, just to name but a few that still coexist with the locals, because the forest actually borders you'll find it's surrounded by the community. It's surrounded by the community, but it's a large forest, but still stands today. It's one of those natural forests that still stands today in Kenya. I remember even in primary school, we were taught about the same forest because of its uniqueness. It's a natural forest, and yeah, we were being taught about that forest. So it used to be very special. There's a certain, in fact, you'll go looking, collecting wild fruits. You'll go collecting wild fruits because they were plenty. They were actually plenty. Very plenty. You'll walk 10 meters, you're finding natural fruits all over. If you walk 10 meters at least, you'll find a tree, a different tree. You have a different tree of this kind of fruits like that. And that used to be one special thing. You as it used to be one of its kind. We'll go even digging the roots. There are certain roots I go to know about them. When I was young, I used to find them very bitter. But nowadays, if given, but after for the first time, if you are tasting something, it might be bitter somehow. But even if it's bitter, and over time you consume it, you are going to like it. So there's this one root. It's said that it has medicinal purposes. I don't know if you've heard of it over there, but mostly it is found in East Africa. East Africa, mostly they are found there, and also Central Africa. It's called the white mondia. Usually it's dark. It's a plant, grows, but mostly are the roots consumed. They claim it is an aphrodisiac. Huh? Mostly, if you ask about the locals that have really used it for a long time, they claim it to be an aphrodisiac. And it is a good one. It's a good one. Yeah, I didn't like it when growing up. And when we were visiting our grandma, I would not like it. But nowadays, I really like it. And do you know that if you find out the benefits of something, you are going to embrace that. You're going to, but with time, things have really changed, and the populations. Earlier times, we had less populations, and so it was in plenty. It was in plenty actually. Nowadays, you can really move in the forest to find one that has matured very well. You can move around in the jungle trying to figure out where to find one, because the population has actually grown and everybody kind of want it. And after the education too, that it is medicinal, what, so people, it's kind of a scramble. They're scrambling for it. And also we have those that actually earn a living from it. Mostly if you come in the towns here in Kenya, most towns. And also there's a time I was traveling to Uganda. Also in Uganda, I realized that they are also doing the same thing they do in Kenya. They go harvest it and they will be selling it in the streets. Yeah, so most of the time, if you visit, especially Kenya and some the other country that I'm sure of, Uganda, it's also found in Uganda, because Uganda there's a place where they also have a natural forest that still stands today, very big one. So those kind of roots are found there, and this plant is a climber, so mostly it wants such an environment that is on a pure natural. So it wants this place so that it's a climber, so it wants it depends on other plants to survive. So if you happen to visit, especially Kenya and another country that I'm sure of, Uganda, you'll find young men with certain roots. They usually the pile of roots, and they hold it like this, and you'll find they are selling. Usually they tell you mugombero. They cut according to the coin. Yeah, the coins you have, you'll easily find a piece. If you want, for example, for Kenya, we have 10 shillings, we have 20, we have 50. So if you want, if you have a coin like for 10, they'll sell you for 10, depending on the amount that you have, depending on the amount that you're offering. So it has those benefits. It's very good. It's a nice plant, and you can't miss in here in Kenya. You can't miss on the streets. On the streets, always you'll find young men carrying around that, and you'll be wondering what. Maybe if you are new, you'll be like, what are these roots? But one, it's the medicinal, and out of that, they are actually making a living by selling that. And you know, it requires you to go deep into the jungle to dig out the roots and bring them. Yes, guys, kindly give a like to the live stream. Give a like to the live stream. Give a like to the live stream. Double tap the screen to give a like. Yes, one of these fine days, Shaz Live and Travel, one of these fine days, I've been planning about this. I'm thinking of going to the big village. I'm thinking of going to the big village to be given a push. To be given a push here with my channel, so that things may work out. I really want, if it begins to because I really have a problem with doing the videos. Whenever I do the videos, they really don't have that good impression. The agenda that I have currently is to push until I monetize, of which I still have like, it is now like 300 watch hours to go. Once it's monetized, once I monetize, I'm sure of, at least when you move around, whether you make, whether you have it, you have them views or not, you still have to push. Yes. So one of my goals it is to push that I get to monetize, then I'll be moving around. I have a plan to show you around all these places that I'm addressing here one of these fine days. Kali MTN, that nail. Ah, that nail. Oh, yeah. But it is not. I just like leaving it long, actually. I like leaving it long. But it's not for evil purposes. Yes, I like leaving it long. Kali, I like keeping it long. Mostly, you see, these ones, I cut them. These ones are short. These ones, yes, they are short. But this one is long. It's right now. It's about 1 centimeter long, and this one too. Also, this one. So the small fingers normally leave the small fingers. You see? Yeah, this one is about 1 centimeter long. How long have I kept it? Yeah, it's not. I think it's from. I can't remember very well, but it's not a year yet. It's not a year. It's some months. Some months, because I remember last year I had it long, but because sometimes when they grow, they tend to crack. So it cracked, and I had to cut it off. So this one is a new one. It's some months. It could be around 7 months, I guess. 7 to 8 months. Yeah. And this one is a recent one. Actually. Because it's some around 4 months. This one, 4 months. Yes, because it was long, then at some point it cracked, and I had to cut it off. All right, how have you been, man? I've been good. Thank you so much. And thanks for asking, and thanks for also coming. Yes, I saw you. We're actually meeting again, but I saw you earlier. We had said I had seen you in the chats earlier, but thank you so much. You are also the Commandos team, and that's so nice. I like that spirit. Like the spirit. And what about you? How have you been? I guess today you had a long day. How have you been, bro? And how is Nairobi, by the way? How is Nairobi? Been good, yes, very busy. This week is getting busy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Oh, Nairobi is hot. So you guys are not, you have not been experiencing the heavy rainfalls we have had on this side. Is that the case over there? Yeah, because for us it's been cold and we've been experiencing some rains, I tell you. But they actually uh, reducing because today actually didn't rain, or the weather was nice. It didn't rain, and at some point we never had even the clouds showing up like it happens daily. Hey, do you know? Empty. Hey, Shah's live in travel. Kali says hi to you. So I was talking about this. Do you know about white modia, Mugombero? Do you have boys selling it in the city of Nairobi? This root, I don't know if you really you are conversant with the name I'm using, Mukombero. The Mukombero plant. I was telling Sha about that Mugombero, about this root, how what magic it can have, or it can. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is one of the roots that you'll find mostly young men selling in the streets. I really don't know about the scientific name, but is it the English name? I don't know. White Mondia, or Mondia White. It's something Mondia White or White Mondia. I think that's the name they refer to the plant. In English, scientific name, it will be very difficult. Do you know the popular there's a guy on TikTok that has the scientific names of everything. I don't know if you've met this guy. What, there's someone who always asks him what's the scientific name of the lion. You'll find him see what. Hey, this guy is smart. Yeah, I think it's white Mondia, or Mondia white, Mondia white. Yeah, I can't remember very well the spelling of the particular name, but it's Mondia, Mondia, white, and maybe the pronunciation will differ from one person to the other. Yeah, so I was telling Shah's life in travel about that route. That route is it can work out some magics, in men. I hear it helps to boost the strengths of men. Huh? It helps to boost the strength of men. And popularly here in Kenya, every town. I don't know if in Nairobi you meet these guys. Do you have the guys that actually move around selling it? But mostly here in my town, Eldoret, and these other towns, Kakamega, you can't miss. And even other small towns, you will find out the boys selling it, and it's very popular. And due to the high demand, I think this plant is going to extinct. Huh? This plant is going to extinct. Huh? Yeah, because it seems the benefits are real. The benefits of the plant for sure are real. And this time where the generation wants to be effective in that sector, they will definitely require to do something. I think we should be now adapting it into our homes, maybe to plant. And I think my brother adapted one, has planted one at home, because nowadays going in the forest to find it, it's actually something else. I'm told that one, and then you add a little bit of groundnuts. For men, it's gonna make you a hero. You are going to be praised. You're going to be praised by your by your partner. You'll receive some like yeah. Hey. The ingredients of money. Yes, thank you so much for the likes, guys. I appreciate for them likes. I appreciate. Let me show you something, guys. There's a tool here, and today I was while I was checking on YouTube. I found some Jamaican friends that really yes, guys, kindly drop the flag of your country as I show you this important tool that I just remembered. Actually, I've had it for some years and I don't use it. I don't use it. Until today, I saw some guys from Jamaica. They were actually using it, and I realized that Jamaicans really Jamaicans are still embracing that. I saw it and it actually gave me the memories, and I was wondering, hey, sometimes in Africa we are shy of using these things, and they were openly using it. They were handing actually birds. So kindly give a like to the live stream, guys. Give a like if you haven't, and also remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Yeah, let me show you this tool. I think one of these fine days we might go when I visit that big forest close to my grandma's home. Though she's late already, but I'll be visiting there specifically to go and do some good videos in that beautiful natural forest. And it will be so nice. Let me show you this one. Just a minute, guys. Kali MTN, do you remember this? Do you know this tool? This mine has really stayed. It's been staying here for a very long period of time. I know you can relate. You see, actually, I'm in the city, but I still have this tool, actually. This one of the tools too. Growing up as a child, growing up as a young man or as a kid, yes, while looking after while looking after them cows, you'll not miss this actually. This one, yes, it's called a catapult, aka. But some, mostly, I hear Jamaicans refer to it as the sling. Mostly, I don't know if they call it the sling, but here in Africa we call it catapult. Sorry, I can't keep my eyes open. Oh, you feeling sleepy? Yes, so this is one of the tools. Growing up as a young man, you'll not miss this. While on the mission of grazing your animals, you'll actually go around to you'll go along with this. Usually this one is a rubber band. It's made of a rubber band. The rubber band here. And usually this one is it's kind of leather. This one is a leather. And actually this one I was given by my friend. There's a friend of mine. Is this one, it's used by the Kenyan armies. The armies also use this in here in our countries. Is a backup weapon actually. They use this thing. Yeah, Jamaicans call it slingshot. Because I was really wondering, because for us here in Africa we call it a catapult. And actually Kali MTN just gave a local name. Its local name is the local name here is Fandiri. Or aka Fair, yes, just like just like Kali MTN has said. Yeah, so this tool, this weapon, it's actually a weapon. This one I was given by my friend. He's an army man. So I went to his place one time and I was like, why do you have this? He said this is a weapon. We actually use it too as a weapon. And I was like, what? This one we considered is in childhood as a yes, a weapon to you'll do this, aiming at the bird and you release the shot. Actually, Jamaicans call it slingshot. And today I was really impressed seeing them using in their videos, and I was like, what? Handing videos, woo, going, and you are like, woo. A slingshot or catapult is a small hand-powered projectile weapon. The classic form consists of a Y-shaped frame with two tubes or strips. Exactly. Yeah, so this one was a gift for me. It was a gift. I went to my friend and I used to keep a lot of chicken. Let me give you a story on how I got this from my friend. I used to keep a lot of chicken sometimes back, and when I have the small chicks, and I have the small chicks. We call it, what do we call this bird that actually comes and takes the chicks? So I went there complaining. I told him, do you know the cats are actually, the cats, here in the city, it's a growing city, and sometimes people keep cats and they don't feed them well, or they are wild. They are very wild cats. So you'll find them looking for food, and they might target your chicks. Mostly they want to target your chicks, and also they want to your chicken. They're ready. If they find them in a certain state, they'll actually kill them and go eat. So I went to my friend and I was complaining, my friend, there are cats that are actually killing my chicks and also chicken. What can I do? He told me, if you are seeing them, you better, if they are coming, you are seeing them, you better deal with them. Here is a weapon. And I was like, what? Where did you get this? He told me, we actually use this as army men. We use this. So you go and buy marbles, enough marbles. Put one aim, even if it is a cat, you'll actually kill it. And if it's a bird, there's a certain bird that actually wants to, every time if you have small chicks, it will come, grab, and go. So most of the time, specifically in the mornings, early in the mornings after you release them from the chicken coop, they will be in the chain link and walking outside there. So I will be right there to wait for them. If you see one flying, is it a hawk? Yeah, it's surely the hawk that eats the small chicken. It actually comes maybe observing from a distance, or mostly when it's in the air, you'll find out it already sees on the ground because they have sharp eyes to see what is on the ground. So I'll be there waiting for them with this. I'll be there waiting for them with this, and I'll be, when I see one, it's time to aim and release. Mostly because I would hit them. Sometimes I would hit them, and maybe they will not drop because I used of not aiming. Maybe my aims were not, but you'll hit one, you'll see feathers flying, and I did that for some time until they stopped. They stopped taking my chicks, and the cats, I dealt with them too, hitting them. Yeah. So this one, growing up as a young man back in the village, you'll easily accompany it with you going to the forest with your cows, and mostly it used to be kept. You'll keep it here. You'll keep it around your neck. That's the way we used to carry it. Right now, my head is big. I don't know, you have a big head, so what? As a small, the younger me, I would definitely do this, and it will be hanging here. It will be hanging here in around my neck, as you walk. The moment you see You see an interested thing, like a bird, you'll be out to aim and have a shoot. So today, today I came across a video that the guys, there are Jamaican guys who are actually using this to hunt, and I was like, what? What's up? I remembered mine. I actually remembered this. I had to look for it, and I found it. But it's for the longest time I've not used it. Maybe mostly it will be effective in the village, because in the city we have we have no many trees, and the birds maybe are not also around, so they are over there in the villages. Yes, childhood memories. Childhood memories always coming up so so growing up, this was having this as a child, having this as an African child, it was a very big achievement. It was a very big achievement, because you'll move around in the village now, aiming the birds and shooting them. Carly, do you know this guy that can pronounce scientific names? Have you come across this guy? He pronounces all scientific names of things, of plants, animals, and so people have been doubting him, like how comes he knows a lot of scientific names, and people are like, no, they're not right. But if they go check, they're actually right. And they say he never attended school, like he never had it. He didn't study far, and I wonder how he has crammed all these names. Oh, like maybe you'll come across him. Do you maybe if you check on your TikToks, he currently is on TikTok. He trends on TikTok very much. He knows many scientific names. Pronounces almost the animals, talk of the animals. Some plants, if he's asked, he knows the scientific name. Yes. Hey. So I expect one of these fine days, maybe, when I visit the big forest of Malava, I might go with this, looking for Mgombero, and also looking for Mgombero, and also hunting some birds with this. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I'm not on TikTok. I'll try to search him. Okay. Yes. Or maybe, or maybe if, hey, let me not say, but, hey, this is so amazing. Ay. When you grow up, when you grow up now, stuff is like just going around looking for money, looking for money. We forget the precious things we had in childhood, like this kind, completely forget about them, and remain focused on the money, 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 money. The things that gave you. Whoo. Kalimtian says, I remember having a safe and wild pigeons in the forest while looking after the cows. Yeah, this one used to be this. Going to look after cows and you don't have this tool, your day seemed dull. You will have a dull day. The day will not be moving. You'll have a very dull day if you don't have this tool. And sometimes if it gets spoiled, you'll feel bad, but you'll try fixing it. Mostly we used to use these tubes from the bicycle. Tubes from the bicycle because we were not able to get this one. This one I think are the modern ones and recently, but long ago we used to make them using this black one from the tube. And you will go around handing them birds, just as Kali says. And do you know this bird used to be notorious? Kali, this bird, the bird that you're talking about, this is safe. Safe used to be a you'll aim at it, try to get it. The moment you hit it, it used to have certain legs. Its clouds used to be like this. So it will hold on a tree tightly, not falling. Maybe even dead. Maybe it will be dead, but it will hold on to the branch that it was on. Or if it happens to fall, if you happen to hit it and it falls, you aim, hit it, it will fall. But the moment it finds a place, it will actually hold its clouds, and you'll have a very hard time to bring it down. I know. Yeah, that was the bad. That was the hardest bird to hunt. Yes, it was because you'll hit it, then falling. It had some. They used to be like this, very long, and mostly they will close when it's on a branch. They will be locked. It locks them. So that makes it, even if it is dead, the moment it locks them and it's dead, it will remain on top. It will remain hanging there, either dead or hurt or injured somehow. It will be there until you make the efforts of climbing the tree. But now, Mousebird is the name. The Mousebird. Oh. Hey, Kali, you are the really. They say you are the commando now. You must be one of them, the real village commando. The real village commando. If you know that, uh, uh, yeah, hey, yes, hey, your childhood memories. They are very good, but right now we are grown-ups. The only thing that keeps uh, going on in your mind is how next, how the day ends, how much you will have made. You in childhood were around having this as a luxury, one of the best things, but right now, here we are. The only thing you have to go looking for is money, money, money. Kali MTN says, and I wasn't even close to the village champions. I was chill. I only had fun when herding cows. Wow. Hey, 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 li. Hmm? And basically, if you will be joined, you have this, you will be joined by your friends. You'll have so many friends because they know you are going to do something. Yeah, it will be something interesting. So they're not going to stay far away from you. They will not have cows, but because you have these, and maybe you are going to be helping them at some point to hunt the birds. Hey, you will be the hero. You'll be the hero now. They will follow you. Those who don't have, they will have to follow you. Use this. They follow you. Use this, and they will be admiring, asking you, where do you get this? And maybe you tell them, maybe get some 10 shillings, go get the rubbers from. By then you used to have bicycles were the one of the main transport. uh, they played a very big role in transportation. So because by then every homestead missing a bicycle in the village, you will be laughed at. So it means the many bicycle in the village, the many tubes you will get at that person who repairs the tubes when they are who fixes the punches. Huh? When he fixes the punches, the tubes are left there, and for him, the boys will come with 10 shillings, 5 shillings, and they will be buying them rubber. They'll buy them rubber to go and make the slingshot or the catapult. Aye. Hey, eh, this is a nice reminder of everything in childhood. Woo! Yeah. This makes me to remember the boda bicycles. When people were ferrying people, they used to ferry, like you ferry people on a bicycle. They used to make something a cushion, and then you sit at the back, because over then African women used to be very respectful. They used to be respectful. They will tell you, you don't sit on the bicycle facing the guy. You sit across to show some respect. You know, like, I wish the bicycle was here to demonstrate. I wish I had a bicycle here to demonstrate how African women would sit on the bicycle during those times, just to show some respect. Because it was believed if you sit like a man, it was kind of a taboo. They really made it a big deal, but nowadays things have changed. Things turned around. Yes, kindly remember to give a like if you haven't given a like to the live stream. Thank you so much for the likes. If you haven't given a like, please give a like, and let me see the flag of your country. The flag of your country, please, in the chat below. I know we have Kali MTN. We share the flag. We share this flag. We are from the same country. Who else in the building? You can actually fly your flag in the comments, in the live chat down below. Yes. So Kali, you remember those days? Women sitting on the bicycle, they will sit across. They will sit across, actually across. Not facing the driver. See, the cyclist will be there, not facing the cyclist. The cyclist will be there, and then they sit facing this side. Usually it used to be the best position, unless, even if you are, mostly because it used to be because of the, if you are left-handed or right-handed, but majority are right-handed, so they will sit and their right hand will be close to the person cycling, and then they face on the left side of the cyclist. They used to face on the left side of the cyclist, and then their back will be on the left or right side of the cyclist. I remember during those days, from it used to be 50 shillings. Actually, from our home to the main center, which is Turbo, it used to be 50 shillings, which is around 0.50 cents USD. USD 0.50 USD. Those are cents actually. During then, and it used to be a business too. It used to be a business. You're carrying around people on your bicycle. People used to make a living out of that by just being, we call them boda. And if you if you check around, the origin of boda is actually, it originates between the two countries. This word boda originates between two countries. That's Kenya and Uganda. Because these guys of the bicycle or the cyclist who are doing this boda, they used to do it border to border. Actually ferrying people. They were ferrying people from one border to the next border. Like actually from one country to the other country. So they would be like, where are you going? Are you going to the border of Uganda, or are you going to the border of Kenya? So it became the name to call these guys who are cycling and ferrying people around. The name originated from there, border to border. Border to border. There's so many things. You see, Africa is so funny. Africa is funny in a manner that looking at the names, mostly the names named in Africa, the names, majority of the names in Africa, somehow these names were brought about by the locals. They could be the locals who started them. And somehow the effect of the European people actually came in and it turned around things. Just turn around things, and these places have funny names. If you follow up the history how these names came to exist, you'll be like, what? Charles Live in Travel says, okay, everyone, take care and peace out for now. You too, have a nice time. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate for your time. Thank you so much. Yes. So we have places we have some places that were given certain names. And because when the white people came, maybe they will ask the locals, what's the name of this place? What's the name of this place? Or these names used to result. They used to come as a result between the locals and the white people. In one way, because of the pronunciations, actually. The pronunciations actually carried the day. So maybe you find out Carlington says you two at Shaz Live in Travel. Okay. At some point the names were used to come as a result of the locals and the white people. This I'm talking about during the colonial period, after the colonial period, or during that period. Because these names have actually, the name of places have actually come a long way. For example, we have a place back there close to where Kali MTN and our region. There's a place called the locals. The locals call this place Brigadier. Brigadier. In a local way, you will find them like, you ask somebody, where are you heading to? The locals really know it because of the pronunciation. It's because now the place was named. I'm told it's because there was an army barrack at that place. So the place people, I think it was there was an army man somewhere. Then he was a brigadier. I don't know. Then because of that, it was an English name. The locals, not knowing how to pronounce the name, that name in English, they ended up having their own pronunciation. So you'll find people saying brigadier, but it's actually an English name. Brigadier. It's an English name. Hey, and wow, who crashed my phone? That's it. Yeah, the locals have it different. Hey. Hey. And actually that brings me to this guy. This guy actually addresses that. This guy, this writer here over here, this writer addresses some of these issues that we are talking about. Faf. My hometown is called Fafurol after some industrial during the colonial days. Hey, yes, I like this guy. This is my favorite Swahili writer of all times. Hmm? He comes from some place over there in the hills of Charangani in Kitale. This guy. Far pro on your way to Matunda. Ah la 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 la. Africa is interesting. Africa is interesting. Mm. So this guy addresses some of some of these things where he talks about places during the colonial period and how locals used to name places. Hey, life in Africa is some things are very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. There's one of my friend. I bet she's busy. Maybe today I haven't seen one of my friends. One of my friends. I don't know if she joined us today. Hey, so this is very interesting. Interesting place name of the places in Africa. Yes. There's a Roy Sambu in Nairobi, which I hear was called Royal Suburbs. Yeah. Yeah, and that way, because of the English name, and people had actually not gone to school that much, the pronunciation of thing, you'll just bring it out in mother tongue. Just bring it out in mother tongue, and it sounds the same. It sounds the same. Royal Suburbs, Roy Sambu. And then there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Which place? Another place. Yeah, we have so many places. Many places that actually received. They have their special names. If you follow up, it's an English name, but due to an African influence, these places have have local names in. Actually, the English name has been localized. Hmm? The English name is localized. Hey, hey. Very interesting. Interesting. This used to be. Oh my god. Hey, Kaliente Dagoret, the Great Corner. Yes, this place is. These places, people are the names were localized. They were localized, and we have a local name from the English name. Dagoret, the Great Corner. Hey. Wow, so interesting. That's interesting. Interesting. Someone tell me. Yes, kindly remember to give a like. As you join, give a like to the live stream if you haven't. Also remember to subscribe to this channel. More and more stories and amazing video soon will be dropping. Will be coming just for you guys. Kali MTN, Rumuruti, Remote Route. Those are the places now. Ikolomani, Gold Mine, Kilifi, Cliff. Roysambu, Royal Suburbs. Capropita. Corporal Peter. Carrier-Corps. Kariobanki. Bags. Africa is interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Just like that, and this place, they have their names. Eldoret Sisibo 64. Yeah. Kiringiti, cricket. And Togoto, Scotland. Scotland. Actually, you have a lots of examples. My country, Africa, and there are so many. If you move around Africa, it's not just in Kenya. There's some places in Uganda too that I know of. Their names have actually originated from such kind of things. The local hearing some English words and actually bringing their own, having their own pronunciation, and it actually comes to exist. And people are like, this place we call it this. This place is called this. That's so nice. Yeah. Yeah, this of Eldoret Sisiba, actually, I was reading about it there's a place I was reading about it. And it has deep history. It's a deep history. And also here in Eldoret, there are some places, I think, because the really something like especially the 6-4 you are mentioning about, it has a deep history, I tell you. The history is deep of how all these names come about, and and these places are named. They are named. An Englishman said a word, and the locals took it, localized it, and made it a big thing. Hope the queen is in. Hope the queen is around. Hello, queen. Are you around? I guess the queen has arrived. Queen, are you around? I exactly sensed it, and the queen is around. Wow, the queen is here. How have you been, my queen? The queen says, Queen Rice says, wow, I'm so late. Hello, Professor, and everyone here. Hello. Welcome. We welcome you. Have a warm welcome. I just realized somehow something, and I was like, the queen must be in the house. My queen, you have actually missed a lot, but I'll try to give you a quick. I'm going to try to give you a quick of what happened while you were away. We were using this tool at some point, my queen. Do you know this tool? This tool, growing up as a child, it was very important. My queen there laughing, rise, laughing, haha. Says you watch where you are pointing, and that young, you watch where you are pointing. That young one. No, it's not loaded. It's not loaded. Actually, it's not loaded. It is. I've unloaded. It's unloaded. So it's very free. Even if I fire, it's not going to be. If I fire, it's not going to be dangerous. It's not going to be dangerous. Yes, so it is. It's not loaded. I've actually not loaded it, so it's so free. I don't know that tool. I had one as well. Oh, okay. Yes, I realize it is a miss. Yes, I mean, I do know that tool. Yes, I bet you know. You see, a country girl must know what this is. Must know. A country girl must know what this is. This is one of the tools growing up as a young man. It used to be so important that you are going to look after the animals. You'll definitely, because I've now grown, I'm now a big man. But we used to put it. You'll actually put it through here. Let me show you, because now it can actually. We used to put it here, I tell you, my queen. This is where we used to carry it. This was the safest place to carry it, actually, while moving around. The moment, the moment you will meet anything that you want to fire, that's when you'll take it out, actually load it with a bullet, and release and fire. So this is how we used to carry it, my queen. This is how we used to carry it. Moving in the forest, in the jungle, with your father's cows, and at the same time hunting. Whenever you see a bird that you are interested in, that's the moment you take it out and aim, release to kill. Eh? In Jamaica, actually something interesting is that today, while I was watching some YouTube videos and I came across it, and then I came across some guys from Jamaica were actually using it, and I was like, oh, you guys you remind me of my childhood. Actually, I had to find it. I usually have one. There's a friend of mine who is a military man. Actually, there's a time I had chicken and there were complaints here and there of I went to him complaining that there's some cats and actually the hawk. Is it the hawk? Those things, those birds that fly in the that fly over there, and then they will be actually looking at you. They come pick your chicks and go eat them. So while I went to him complaining, he told me, my friend, why are you complaining? Take this. So go find some marbles. And unfortunately right now I don't have the marbles, but if I have to put in the marbles, it means I am firing. So I'm not going to fire. I'm not going to fire right now. It's so I went to him complaining, and he actually gave this to me. He told me, yes, voices, and I was surprised. And then he told me, I'm a military man actually use this. It is another weapon for us. And since then, it's been like, it's around, I've been having this for around 4 years. 4 years. I've been having this thing around 4 years. Even it's getting to almost 5 years. So sometimes I would be just around hunting some cats and those birds, that the hawk. I think it's the hawk, if I'm not wrong. This I only know in my local language, Mwewe, to be specific, that pick your chicks. The chicks maybe are there with their mother moving around, and the hawk usually comes and stays on a tree somewhere, and it will be picking one as it goes. So my queen, this was a tool that I was using. I happen to remember it today when I saw some guys. Yes, the hawks. My queen says, yes, you are correct. Hawks do grab the chicks. Yes, those ones. They were coming around wanting to take my chicks, and I would fire. I would load and fire. Even the cats, being in the city, we actually have lots of cats that kind of are wild. They're wild. The owners maybe have abandoned them. They don't care about them, so they keep moving around, and sometimes they may move around, and if they're angry, they will target your chicks, they will target your chicken. So I used to be right there with this to make sure I'm protecting my chicks and chicken. And while you are away too, we touched on something interesting. I really don't know. Do you know about anything called White Monday? I was telling Shaz Lives and Travel about it. Yes, feral cats. We used the weapon on them as well. Okay. My friend Kali says, I have to go, man. Okay, I understand. It's so late and it's sleeping time, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate for your time. Thank you so much. We are slowly building this story together. And I'll be telling the guys, I have my friend, is called Kali. We used to. We used to. Hmm? So that will be the past. Kali, thank you so much. Wishing you a good night. I know it's already 1 p.m. You have a nice one, bro. Have a nice one. For tomorrow is already here with us, and maybe waking up, you are required to go to work. Yes. Yeah. You know, if someone has employed you, they want you to be punctual. They want you to be on time. So have a rest, bro. Bye-bye. Yes, so my queen, I was telling you about something else that we have in Africa. It's called white mondia. White mondia is a particular root. It's a plant actually, but this plant is only found here in Africa, I think in Central Africa and also Eastern Africa. They are found. You find that plant here in these places. In this, I think it's mostly found in these tropical rainforest regions, these places that still have rain tropical forests. So they blues. My network actually just. Hopefully you can hear me, guys. Hopefully you hear me, guys. Yes, so mostly these plants grow in the rain tropical forest of Central Eastern Africa, majorly. That's where I'm sure they are found. I don't know if the other place. I don't know if West Africa they have such, but mostly Central and Eastern Africa we have this plant. So this plant is called white mondia. I bet that's the English word. For me, I know the local name, the mgombero. It's known to be it's known to be aphrodisiac. It increases, it gives extra strength to men. I really don't know about the women or the ladies. I really don't know about the ladies, but to men, it has been for so long been talked about that it adds strength it adds strength in men, and they perform very well. They perform very well. They are praised using this. Yes, it's aphrodisiac. Yes, aphrodisiac. It's an aphrodisiac. This plant is an aphrodisiac. So it gives you. I'm not about that. It's not been confirmed anything to do with it. If the ladies use it, maybe what will happen. But it's basically it's medicinal. It's medicinal. It has a wide range of. It has a wide range of purposes to perform among human beings. It's medicinal generally, but the major exciting thing about this plant here in Africa, especially in Kenya, if you visit one of these days in the cities or in the places of towns and cities, you'll actually see men carrying it, usually young men carrying it here in bundles. You'll find someone with a big bundle here with those. It's because what is harvested usually are roots, and it's white in color. It's white in color. So men really like it here, especially in Kenya, and there's also Uganda. There's a time I traveled to Uganda, and you know Uganda is also still has this rain tropical forest, and that are still that are purely natural, purely natural. The western part of Kenya, we also still have some pure natural forest that still exist, and we happen to have this plant over there. So, and popularly, in fact, major people who know it are from the western part of the country, but with the time it's kind of sensitization, if I may say, these other communities have realized and they're actually embracing it. So all over the country, in the towns and cities, you'll meet young men having them, and they sell them. They say if you use it and combine with some peanuts. For you call it peanuts, but for us here we call it groundnuts. They're these groundnuts. If you have that, then mix a little bit of the groundnuts. You are going to be fire. You are going to be fire. You are going to perform. You are really going to perform. And so young men beat old, young and old men here in Africa, specifically Kenya, after the sensitization from the medics, having to say that this thing is medicinal, people have really impressed it and they really go for it. Until now, I was saying, I think there is now high demand, because if you move all over the country and you're having these guys with a bunch of wheat daily, because it has also provided a way for them earning a living to feed their families. So I was like, this thing is actually going to extinct. Yeah. Wow, this is very interesting. It is interesting. Actually, you are right. It's interesting. Whoa. Yes, true story here. The true story that are happening. Actually, if you visit Africa, you will meet these guys selling it, and usually it's the amount that you have. It's actually, you are going to be given according to the amount that you have, because we have coins of 10, 20 shillings. You can take for 50, 100, as you wish. Have you ever taken it? Yes, I have taken it. And actually, my brother has actually planted one. Has planted one at home. Recently, when I went to the village, we actually harvested, and I enjoyed it. And after using it, yes, I was sensing something in me. I sensed something in me. Yes, I sensed something in me, and I was making a conclusion. So these guys are right. They are right. Because they say, maybe I will take it and we will see if it affects the woman the same as men. Yeah, you definitely, I'll make sure, when you come, I'll make sure you try it. But meanwhile, if you check on my brother's channel, you will find out There's a video he did about it. You can actually check it out. He Because we have kind of domesticated it. We have planted it at home because of its benefits. After getting to know its benefits, and somehow, because in the forest, because there's a high demand, it's actually extincting. It's going to extinct. So in the forest, it's no longer safe because the demand. Yes, this will be our scientific project. It is approved, my queen. That will be our scientific project, and it is approved. Yes, so that's yes. Go check out my brother's channel. I think there's a video he did. I think you'll get to see it to how it looks. Weku 001. Actually, Weku, it is W E K then U then 001. If you search that, that's my brother's channel. He actually did a video about that plant. Yeah, so because there's a high demand and we have tried to domesticate that plant, we are growing it at home. Yeah, and after I tried it, actually I felt something. I felt something and I was like, oh, so it's really. For the longest time, I used to hear that, and I used not to believe. I used to be like, you see, that's just a plant. Yes, a plant is medicine. It's a plant, and it has some, it has some magic in it. And because the doctors or not the doctors in this case, research that was done, they say this plant has over 50. It can play 50 roles, I think, over 50, treating maybe diseases, because because I, in my mind and how trying to link up things with this, I came kind of agreeing with these people with what they say. It's true. Because if one of its role, it is that it purifies. If your blood has some toxic things, it will actually help you to purify. As you use it over, it helps to purify. And I was trying to think this way. Something that is purifying your blood, something that is playing a role to purify your blood, definitely the things, this factor of talking about this factor of being an aphrodisiac, then it is true. Why? Because do you know that if it is touching blood, then it really means that it can touch the other things, because one, what makes it effective for this tool to perform, what really makes this tool to perform? One, it's that the circulation of blood, because it all depends on the circulation of blood, right? Yeah, the circulation of blood is the one that occurs for this tool to perform effectively. If there's Queen Rice says, yes, I will check his channel video. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think you'll have the hint about that. It's an aphrodisiac. She Rise says, "Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I do want to read about this plant. Yeah, it's a good plant. It's a good plant. I really don't know the scientific name, but it's White Mondia. White Mondia. It's the English name. White Mondia. That could be the English name. White Mondia. Yes. So things moving on well. Hope I didn't lose my queen. Her Majesty. Hope you are. Hope your network isn't the problem. Hope your network isn't the problem over there. Oh my God. This makes me. This makes me want to go practical. Just having it here and explaining. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Wow, this is so interesting. Very interesting. Maybe people will be wondering with me what's wrong with me. Yes, today I had a number of explanation to do with these tools actually. That's why you can see it right here. So you can see it right in my neck, around my neck that is. Yo, interesting, interesting. Walala, ululu, ulu. I didn't really smell the uda uda. Zamina mina, ew, yaka waka, this is time for African. You have to. La, la, This is so nice. Oh, so guys, that was it for today. I wanna end this live stream over here. Hope you all enjoy this live stream, and I would like to say bye bye, guys. God bless all of you, and have a nice one. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. It's now time to sleep. It's time to sleeping. It's time to sleeping. Bye bye, guys.